Hey everyone, I'm Alex Smith, Hunter Engineering's Inspection Lane Product Manager. Today we're going to talk about how service advisors can benefit from using QuickCheck Drive to sell more alignments. We're going to break up this video into two parts. Module 1 is going to be an introduction to wheel alignment. We'll go over the basic angles and what they mean. Module 2 will be communicating these results to the customer and selling the alignments. So first off, I want to talk about alignment sales potential. 6 out of every 10 vehicles are out of OEM specifications. So what this means for you as a service advisor is that 6 out of 10 cars represent a potential alignment sale if you present the results and sell the benefits of an alignment. So first off, I want to get into what QuickCheck Drive will do for you as a service advisor. QuickCheck Drive is an autonomous alignment audit. That means that there's no stopping or labor required. It just allows vehicles to drive into your service lane, have their alignment measurements against OEM specifications, and produce results quickly so you can present them to the customer. So QuickCheck Drive is a touchless, completely autonomous alignment audit that requires no stopping or human intervention whatsoever. As vehicles drive into the service lane, they pass through the towers. We measure their angles using laser and optical technology. To take 16 measurements per axle, we get total toe on each axle and individual camber on every wheel. We then compare these measurements to OEM specifications that we retrieve using automatic vehicle identification. We look up the plate through Carfax. We get a VIN, and we use that VIN in our spec database to pull up pass-fail results for every vehicle. And these results can be immediately displayed on Flightboard, they can be shared on a tablet or a printout, whatever you prefer, whatever helps you sell best. Now additionally, as every vehicle comes through the unit, we take 40 body damage images, and what this helps prevent is mistaken customer claims of damage that may have occurred prior to that vehicle entering your service drive, but now we have a record of that happening. So all this happens within 5 seconds, and it's completely automatic. So what is being measured? We are measuring total toe and camber because these angles are important. They cost the customer extra tires and fuel. Additionally, they reduce safety on the road because they can reduce the size of the contact patch of that tire, and they can lead to an undesirable driving experience, whether or not that's a crooked steering wheel or a darty feeling on the road. There are many different symptoms. But the bottom line is these tire angles will cost customers extra money. So first we'll talk about toe. It is the most aggressive tire wear angle. It puts the most heat and resistance into that tire when it contacts the road, and what this means is it wears tires extremely fast and can cause decreased fuel economy. So you see that in this picture the toe wear is rough to the touch, migrates inward from the shoulder. It will begin at the shoulder. You can see in this picture that this tire is corded, so it needs to be replaced immediately. But additionally, this symptom, if left untreated, will continue to do this until that customer has a wheel alignment performed on their vehicle. To give you a visual representation of two different toe in or toe out angles, toe in is when the tires are pointing inward, like so. So you can see that as a vehicle moves along the surface, there's more rolling resistance had they been straight. Toe out is when the front of the tires are pointing outward, sort of like duck-footed. Again, you can see that vehicle does not want to roll smooth. Now if you compare that to when everything is in spec, it's less rolling resistance, the vehicle wants to move smooth without putting that extra wear into the tires. The other tire wear angle is camber. Now camber has a slower wear rate than toe. It's not quite as aggressive, but it will still cause premature tire wear, undesirable handling characteristics, and increased fuel consumption. Camber is the inward or outward tilt of the wheel when viewed from the front. Negative camber is a tilt toward the center line of the vehicle. Positive camber would be a tilt away from the center line of the vehicle, again, when viewed from the front. So in summary, QuickCheck Drive is an automatic alignment check that measures total toe and camber. It will find alignment sales opportunities on an average of 60% of vehicles that come into the service drive. It makes presenting results to the customer extremely easy because they're available nearly instantaneously. It helps you increase your alignment sales by giving you more information to communicate with the customer. Customer communication is what we'll be talking about in the next module.